Hey Motley Crew, I'm in my rocker chair, so if you see me come back and forth, that is why. As always, opening up this space, I literally did not hit it. Setting the clear intention that I am a clear channel of the highest truth, the highest love, rooted in the highest good of all, and light, he said. You might hear people in the background. This location that I'm at is not as quiet as the other place. So we're going to do a motcast. And today we're going to be talking about the beauty of rejection. I know many of y'all have heard the phrase, rejection is divine protection and redirection. But let's talk about it. It's often when we're rejected, it really, if you're coming from an unhealed space, it can trigger feelings of not being enough, feelings of, oh, well, is there something wrong with me, unworthiness, feelings of inadequacy, which is the same thing, feelings of anger and frustration, and that this is how things will always remain. And I'm here to tell you that there is beauty in being rejected. And that with rejection, yes, one has to have discernment into if the rejection is merely a, okay, I'm being rejected here, that means I must find another way, or if this is a hard no, like a wall that you must not pass. But the thing with Source and the way that energy works is that when we incarnate into this earth, we came here to live out a particular soul expression and a particular soul path. And that is the path and the expression aligned to one's authentic self. And so, because Source, God, nchedochukwu, the creator, the universe, Goddess, Allah, whatever you want to call this beautiful, beautiful energy that has created all that exists and all that you see and cannot, loves us unconditionally. That energy, that Source, which is piece and parcel of our higher selves, wants to ensure that we are on the path that is aligned to our highest good. We are loved so much that if we start to veer off on a path that is not aligned to our highest good, that is not aligned to our joy, to unconditional love, to freedom, to the highest and fullest expression of who we are, we hit a block. We hit a wall. Because they're like, no. There's another way. There is a better way, a better direction, and a better path. We don't want you to walk down that path, but that's no good for you. It is akin to, let's say a child is walking, they're walking, and their parent sees that if they continue walking in that direction, they're going to go over a cliff. The child doesn't see this though, but the parent does. So the parent says, hey, little one, let's not walk in that direction. How about we go that way? That way. And the child, being the child, throws a tantrum and is like, but I want to go that way. I want to go that way. I want to walk in that direction. Why are you trying to tell me what to do? Why are you trying to reject me? And the parent, being the parent, is saying, trust me, you don't want to go that way. I see what you cannot. I know you cannot. This is a healthy parent-child dynamic, y'all. I know some of y'all have some abusive parents. We're not talking about that right now. And so the child listens. They get redirected away from falling and off the cliff. And if the child doesn't, they fall off the cliff. This is an extreme, but this is how it works. And every single day we are being guided to the path that is aligned to the fullest, freest expression of who we are so that we can live our best lives. Because the universe, y'all, the universe wants us. The universe wants us to live the life and be the being that piece of source energy came into us, our soul, into this earth to live and be. That is what it wants. It's saying, look, I came into this earth to live a particular life, to do a certain thing, and the universe wants that because it is also learning through us. That particular experience that is so wanted, that our soul chose, is what it will want. And so, when we are walking on our paths in lives, whether people, places, things, whatever it may be, and we hit and know, and we're trying and we're trying and we're trying, and this is where the discernment comes, and you know that this isn't working, and it not only is it not working, it's not feeling right, but you continue moving forward or trying to, and it's not working, it's because you're being rejected. And we take that rejection as meaning that, that means nothing's gonna happen. I'm a failure. You internalize it in that way. But that's not the case. The case is you are being loved so much that they're pointing and trying to redirect you into another way. Into a way that feels good. When it feels good, when it feels joyful, when it feels loving, that is a place from the soul, a place of alignment. And if it's feeling too hard, if it's feeling draining, that is a sign that this ain't it. This ain't it. And there's something else that is better aligned. And so the beauty of rejection, yes, is divine protection and redirection, but it is the beauty of love. All of the things I've talked about are rooted in unconditional love for who we are and where we are meant to be so that we can be fully into our beings. And I say this as someone who took some time to reach this point of perspective. Because throughout my life, I was trying to move forward in paths that weren't meant for me, and I was being drained, I was sick, I was tired. I was feeling like I was failing at everything, but that's because that's not where I was meant to grow. I was meant to be plotted elsewhere. I was in corporate, doing healthcare strategy consulting, working with CEOs of health systems, and just feeling so miserable, so miserable. It's getting dark, y'all. Feeling so miserable. Hold on. I had to turn the light on because it was getting darker. And this place I'm at has all the windows covered, which is so strange. And I don't like it because I'm so used to looking outside. So now I feel like I'm in a cage. So I'm gonna go outside after this. We're gonna go to the beach because I need to see something outside of these four walls. Okay, back to the beauty of rejection. The beauty of rejection. I was talking about being in the corporate world and trying to succeed and excel in a place I wasn't supposed to succeed and excel. And I was feeling the in alignment of it mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I was feeling me being out of alignment holistically. And I thought that maybe that just meant I was supposed to push harder because I can be stubborn. And I am someone who perseveres. And it is this stubborn, perseverant trait that has gotten me through tough times. But sometimes when I don't realize, is that, and this is how I realize it now, being persevering in the wrong thing is just being stubborn. So I was pushing and pushing until I just, my soul was like, enough is enough. We're gonna fall apart right now. And I fell apart. I hit another rock bottom because that's not where I was meant to be. It wasn't where I was meant to grow. These people weren't the people I was meant to, that were meant to come along with me. And so if you haven't listened to the beauty of sacrifice, letting go to let in, listen to that. Because when we are being redirected, it's because there is something better. And to believe that there is something better, we have to believe that the Creator, this energy of unconditional love, loves us so unconditionally so that they want this better for us, that we deserve to have better. That there's more out there. And I don't say more as consistently seeking our desire or trying to attach oneself. I'm talking about better as in soul's desires. Give me a second. Soul desires rooted from the heart, desires that are encoded into our energetic blueprint, your destiny, your soul path, your soul mission, your highest timeline. That is when I say, is what I mean when I say better. And often it takes being able to pause and reflect and go within and determine if this is for me. Or do I want this, or think I should have this, or think I should be like this, or think that these people should be in my life because of, oh, it's been so much time, or I put in so much effort, or I have a lot to lose. But what about what you have to gain? The beauty of rejection is redirection to one's highest path, to one's soul. And living life from the soul, from the heart, you will always have enough. You will be in abundance. That is the energy. What it means to be in alignment with one's true self and soul's essence is the energy. Part of it is the energy of abundance. And to be abundant means you always have enough. To live the life of deep fulfillment. Imagine always having enough. Not needing for anything. And so that takes being able to listen to not only your intuition, but to listen to the world around. There's so much noise right now going on around. And so we're just gonna have to deal with it, y'all, because this is life. And sometimes in life there's noise. Sometimes there are distractions, and sometimes there is chaos and commotion, and we have to be willing and able to come back to center, come back to soul, the heart, be in a place of peace and harmony, and then take action. So the beauty of redirection, the beauty of rejection is love. So much love for yourself, coming from above, because they want you to live your best life. I'm being called to offer some light language to you. And so with this open heart, open mind, set the intention that you receive what you need during this time. And I will channel light, and with it the frequency and vibration of activation for your healing, releasing, and ascension into your authentic self and your soul's true essence. Drink some water. Remember, water is a carrier of electric current. And that which is flowing through you right now needs water to make sure that it continues to flow. So please do that. As always, whenever, wherever you are, thank you for tuning in, for listening, for taking your time. I don't take it for granted. And I'm grateful for you. And as you should be grateful for yourself. And with peace and love and unity